Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Libra, all aspects, and the cross watcher from the 1st to the 15th of February 2021. Let's just see the theme. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not for you, then yeah, just have a look at a video that maybe is. Check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that they resonate with you more. Let's take a look. Theme for Libra, please. All aspects. Right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Turn in fortunes. Something shifting here. We've got the Emperor card as well, which is divine masculine energy. Could be Aries energy here. Let's take a look. Right, what tarot am I going for here? Let's go with... They want me to go and use this Edgar Allan Poe deck. So we're going to use the Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, they want me to use this one. Okie doke. Let's use the I can't even speak. Edgar Allan Poe and see what is going on. Perfect. Whoops, my box has just fallen over. Right, okay, let's see. So for the Libras, Libra. Okay, we've got some kind of healing going on here. Someone is wanting to distance themselves from a situation and get some healing. There's like this transitional energy that they're going through. I just keep hearing detachment. They're trying to defend themselves. They don't want to make like a connection or a contact. It's they want themselves out of the way. They don't want to have to explain themselves, possibly. They don't want to, they're keeping themselves to themselves, and they don't want to have to explain what is they're going through. We've got a decision here that's being made. There's an indecision that's happening here around lots of different energies, but there's also a guilt. So I think they're trying to keep up. There's too much going on. They're confused. They've got too many energies, influences around them, so it's confusing them. But they also are trying to look at the picture by distancing themselves. But then they're also, because they're not communicating, there's something also that they're not paying attention to as well. They don't want to see it. There's something they don't want to see. And also we've got an energy of someone, all they're trying to do is heal a situation that may be dead in the water, but it's like flogging a dead horse. There's a connection they're in that they're determined to heal. They don't want to look at it. They know that it's over, but it's like they're trying to just ignore that and heal and pretend that everything's okay and just stay out of the way and hope that at some point things improve. There's a lot of movement here around observation. It's like they feel like this is very fast moving, and there's things that they're learning and things that are moving too quickly for them, and so they can't quite keep up. They don't know. There's a definite shift in reality where it's not matching what they're thinking is going on, and so there's a lot of imbalance, and there's a lot of recalibration going on. This is someone who is not grounded, and also who's probably internalizing a lot of kind of grief and or problems, and so it's reflecting in their external world. It's like they're trying to process it, and the more they're trying to process it, the more kind of trouble and strife that's on their external environment, and so they're trying to withdraw to understand the emotions, but they're not looking at something, and so because of that the problem still persists. they feel they want to try and end this loss. They feel like there's an emotional loss that they're going through, and they don't want to feel that. They don't want to feel like they're going through a loss. They don't want to feel like they're going through a state of repair. But essentially, they're scared because whatever this energy is presenting, it's a very changeable energy. I feel like there's a state of fluctuation. It's like they don't know where they stand from 1 minute to the next, and they could have more than one energy around them, but they could also be one person that's shifting around them. Could be a karmic that is moving the goalposts, and it's scaring this person into, it's like their reality they're in is not matching what they feel, and so it's causing a confusion, which is why it's like this person's, there's a lot of wounds coming up, and so the goalposts are shifting. This energy's, there's a polarization happening, and this person's trying not to acknowledge it. They're trying to take space to understand what's going on, but there's a lot of fear being brought up and loss. They're trying to recalibrate the situation and start over and build, but because for them it's like their comfort zone, it's security, but it feels difficult because it just feels like, again, the energies are changing as soon as there's no solid decisions being made. There's also another energy here, or a secret that's involved here. It's like there's a really magician. There's a really strong illusionary energy, and then we've got justice as well. So there's something being presented that isn't quite accurate, and you've got two opposing forces here. That one person's investing in one side of the coin, but is that element accurate? And it's throwing the whole energy off. So their decision making is being thrown off because it's like they're investing in a false reality. They don't know what to believe, and that's the problem. And it's making them doubt their feelings, which is the feelings towards someone that they do want to be with, or they think they want to be with, but it's too confusing. There's a tower moment here that's causing them to remain in the situation as well. That is causing them to have to keep whatever this is to themselves, where they're having to rebuild and not leave. And it's to do with this karmic commitment that, again, it's like there's a breakdown in there's a heartbreak here that's involved in this, but there's a rebuilding going on because, again, the reality is shifting as quickly as it's developing, and something is keeping them. There's been some news here that's broken them down further, but there's something that they're waiting on. So it could be that they're trying to get clarity. They're too confused. Maybe the timing isn't right. There's a confusion around a truth. Something isn't quite right, and they know that, but they can't, because there's too much uncertainty around them, and the realities that are around them. It's like you've got two opposing energies, a divine counterpart and a karmic, that are stretching a reality that is causing it to break and friction. And so the energies are shifting. There's one darker element and there's one lighter element, and it's causing the energies to shift, and it's making the person doubt everything, which is why we're in a state of flux. There's nothing settled. There's a state of disillusionment. There's a state of uncertainty. There's a state of distrust. There is a tower moment, which leads to heartbreak and a possible reveal of something, because there's definitely a lot being hidden here. Could be something around work, but someone is finding something out here, and it's in relation to a connection that is more on the casual side. So someone's almost being caught out in a situation here. Possible infidelity. Yeah, there's a third party situation that's being understood. So it could have been that this person was, told by, karmic maybe, that they wanted to start again, and that there was something, they could build. But there's been a reveal after a secret was revealed, and then there was further information revealed after that. So it's like, again, the goalpost changing. So at the moment, this person doesn't know what to believe because there's too much change, and it's causing, and whatever this expectation of is based on this news, it's causing a defensive energy from this masculine that is it's like they're trying to defend their themselves because of the state of flux, and the confusion and the mental kind of instability is massive at this point. There's something around the connection and or a relationship that is still being hidden. So it is, let's say for example there was a secret revealed, or this person knew something, it's not quite what it is. So let's say for example someone said, oh, I'm pregnant. Maybe they're lying and they're not really pregnant to keep this person, or maybe they are pregnant but it's not this person's child. It's like a double secret here, that because they know something's not quite right, but because everything is in a state of flux, there's no solid footing. And the reason being is because there's a lot of wounds that are being brought up to the surface, and it's like they're smoking the real energy out, and the false energy is, because it's still around, is an illusionary element which is designed to confuse so that the real energy is brought out. But there is a state of constant confusion, and also very toxic subconscious behavior as well that is being brought out as well. So lies, and there's a lot of people that are within the connection or within the situation that are not being honest. Now, whatever the last secret is, so the double, you have the first secret, it's like there's a secret that then suddenly gets revealed, and then another secret that then reveals on top of that, that ends any way of someone to be able to hold on to whatever this is, because they're saying inevitable. It just feels like there's no way this person can hold on after this point of time, but there's definitely a wound, and a lot of, this is very hard energy. If this is not a peaceful energy at all. Now, whatever this causes it's like there's a rest period after this where someone's in this wounded warrior energy based on the information that's actually come out, because there's a lot that's going to be happening, but they're not taking any action yet, because again they're now they're second guessing everything, because whatever they've had revealed first of all, they thought that was it, but there's been two or maybe one or two other elements that have been revealed after that are just then making them doubt everything. So this is like an energy of a reality that's being, their new life, the energy that they're in cannot be brought into their new life, so their reality is being broken down bit by bit, and it's all happening, it looks like, in 2 weeks. For whoever I'm tapping into, it's like there's a very quick systematic breakdown of a reality here that they're saying needs to happen in order for them to shift into where they need to go, and it's on a fast track. It's on an extreme fast track. They are needing to look into their future and what they want, where they're going to take this, and what exactly is the reality. Wow, got cards going everywhere. Because again, there's something unfair. There's a decision to be made around a commitment that again could be around children, could be around reconciliation, but it involves a future. But there's going to have to be a decision made around a situation, and again could be legal implications here. It's almost like someone's trying to get a marriage out of it, a commitment based on the news. So if it's a pregnancy, maybe someone's trying to get a marriage situation out of something that maybe isn't quite legit. Maybe someone's lied and made them think that there's an action they have to take, whereas there's something not quite right. Let's have a look. Lot of energy here. And then you've got someone, again we've got 10 of Cups and Sun, so this is children. Lots of children energy. So someone quickly having to adjust possibly to the idea of having children, or deciding what they're going to do. There's a defensive action here around a choice that they have to make. It's like whatever they were planning to do before this news broke is having to be put on hold. It could be your connection. It's like everything goes on hold in the love department while this is going on, and there's there's this argument over the connection, you know. There's an argument here over a connection because of whatever news broke. I feel like for some of you it'll be a pregnancy that is not actually accurate. And the divine connection within this situation, if this is a divine connection that was outside external of the relationship, is being placed on hold because of whatever news is going on. So there's something on hold because of whatever news and information is breaking. And that's where we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords. So we've got lots of twists and turns and then a reveal. So we've got, I mean, there's constant reveals. It's like we had 3 secret cards. So there could be a reveal, 2 more reveals, and then the final reveal to reveal all the pictures. So whatever this is, I mean, we can try and break down what all the freaking reveals are, but I mean, everyone's going to be different, but we can try and pinpoint, because we've got about, you know, a few minutes here, but I don't know. There's a lot of reveals coming. Yeah, someone after this reveal, because the truth comes out, and whatever happens with that truth, it looks like it leads them to their wish fulfillment. So whatever the final truth is, it changes everything again, and it gives the person back what they want. So it's like whatever was going on, there was a potential loss that could be happening, but there's a final truth revealed, and then it gives this person back what they want. But there may be a bit of a waiting period. But whatever it is messy, is what I'm being told. And they're not going to want to work at it. It's like whatever happens, this is going to, there's a breakdown in a commitment here. There's a breakdown in a commitment, and there's a decision that's going to be made around this situation. There's a waiting process before this person can walk, though. So it might well be that they can't leave yet. So whatever is found out, they're emotionally leaving, but it could be the paternity of the child if there's a pregnancy. If there's a pregnancy. So it's like there's a reveal of a possible pregnancy. Then there's like a reveal that maybe it's not they're not the father. Then there's another reveal that there could be more than one father, let's say. This is an example, by the way. Then there's another reveal that actually the likeliness is that, I don't know, she's not even pregnant. And so then it's like, what do I do? Because again, it's like, well, is she or isn't she, you know? So that's an example. I'm not saying that's actually going to be happening, but there's at least 4 parts to this for some of you. For some of you it won't be. For some of you it will be just 1. Let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome for this situation from the 1st to the 15th? There's a decision about the fatherhood. Look, Wheel of Fortune and Emperor, father. And again, if it's not pregnancy, it'll be a decision over the status of the relationship, and whether or not something can be built on, or whether they're going to go their separate ways. But there'll be truth that will be revealed, and another tower moment, Lord above. But I think what will happen is they'll be pushed. This person's going to be pushed in a corner, and they may have to reveal their other connection they're in. Possibly. Let's see. What else can you tell me about this situation? Now, if this is, there's an ending here. There's an ending to a future where there's definitely not going to be any healing. So there is a transition point where it's like, it feels like there's a transition point where the future has to be healed. So for some of you it could be an actual pregnancy, maybe for some of you it isn't, but there's whatever it is, it's being prolonged. And we've got the King of Cups and the Fool. So it could be that this person decides that they don't want the child, or they're going to this person's going to have the pregnancy, but they don't want to be around this person, possibly. Yeah. And that's because of a decision with who they want to be with. They're gonna go towards. So let's say this person has the child, or says they want to have the child, and if, let's say, this is the person's child, or let's say that this pregnancy is real, they're gonna not want to be with the person, I feel, after this. I think they're going to go towards their divine counterpart, but there's going to be an ending of a third party situation. So for some of you it will be an ending for, again, the karmic. For some of you it will be an ending to whoever the karmic is, basically, it looks like. But there's a waiting period of this. So if it doesn't actually happen at the end of the month, let's have a look what's going to be the outcome at the the 1st to the 15th. Let's, oh, they want me to go with, oh no, please don't flip. I've got cards flipping, that's how much energy there's. Right, let's see. They want me to take these cards. What is the outcome, please, for the Librans from, and can I don't know if you can hear, but it's just started to torrential rain. So whatever's going on here, this is needing to happen, and I feel like there's some kind of spiritual intervention going on. But what is the outcome for our Libras, please, from the 1st to the 15th of February 2021? What is the outcome for Libra? The perfection of your life. So whatever this is, it's like there's a divine plan here that's being formed into where people need to be. And it says defend to the end the worthwhile. So whatever's going on here, this is not going to be easy, but there's going to be a lot of truth revealed, and someone's going to want to defend their decision. All right. So again, it could be that the masculine's going to defend the feminine. It could be that the karmic's going to defend the right to keep, or maybe they're going to defend some kind of secret that's being revealed. But they're saying listening for truth and the perfection of your life. So there's a truth reveal in order to bring this energy to where it needs to be, because this is the purification process, basically, is what they're trying to get this point to, really. Now let's pull some more cards here. Let's see what else we can figure out about this situation. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me, please, about the outcome for our Librans from the 1st to the 15th of February 2021? What is the outcome? Yeah, there's a never-ending story here in a higher power. So it could be that this was never going to end, and so a higher power has stepped in, possibly, to try and push this through to a point where it was resolving itself, because maybe it didn't look like it would ever resolve, because we've got round and round. So whatever it is, it's going to make someone take definitive action, and they're saying serendipity. So whatever this involves, there's going to be something lucky coming from it, because it might speed up the process. Now, interestingly, we've got orphaned. So if it is in regards to a child, it could be that this, if there is a child, either it's not the person's, or this person's not going to be wanting to deal with it. Let's have a look. What is the outcome, please, for the Librans? 1st to the 15th. What is the outcome for the Librans, please? 1st to the 15th. You want to come out. Okay, so there's a soul contract that's ending. World and contract. There's a soul contract that this is going to close out in order for someone to successfully move to where they want to go. So whatever this brings reveals a lot about the person involved, which means that there's a get out of jail free card. It's like someone's able to escape because of whatever this person's doing. But whatever it is, this is not going to be an easy couple of weeks. Whatever it is, this is going to be a very highly anxious couple of weeks, guys, for anyone who feels like this could be theirs. We've got anxiety in the thinking man. Let me see if I can pull some more cards to help you guys out about maybe what else to kind of expect. So can we have a look at the reveal of the actual 4 truths, or the multitude of truths that are being discussed here? Can we have a look at what they will be? Can we have a look at the truths that will be revealed? Is there anything you can tell us here? Jeepers. So we've got ego and inspiration. So it feels like someone's cooked this up. Resourcefulness. I've got goosebumps. It feels like someone's wanted to force some kind of commitment. So it could be that before a commitment is guaranteed, someone is, riches and loss. So someone feels like in order to keep a situation, they're having to make things up, or they feel like if they do this, then it will guarantee money for them. But whatever it is, the truth is being revealed from where I'm looking. We've got defense and resistance. So again, it's like, I'm going to be honest with you, it feels like this karmic knew that their person was going to leave them and cooked up a plan. That's how I'm reading this. And extremism. So yeah, this is something that they didn't want. It's not telling me, and we've got status, so an affair. So they did, and fulfillment. So someone didn't want to let this go and decided to take life, destiny, fate into their own hands. So guys, hopefully this has been of some help. If this is for you, I wish you all the best of luck. I pray that there's a good solution and there's peace and love and no hard feelings, and that spirit heal the people that are thinking that this is a good idea, because it's not, in my opinion. You know, the people cooking up that kind of thing is not healthy. And I wish you guys the best of luck, and hopefully this is going to all be for the good. Fingers crossed, guys. Thank you for your likes, your shares, subscriptions. Until next time, take care. Bye.